Heyo! Welcome back to Thoughts and Opinions Are Our Own. I'm Kirk.
And I'm Jordan.
And we're switching it up a little bit today. We're talking birthdays. And why are we talking birthdays, Jordan?
Because your girl's 25.
Today is Jordan's birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your special day with us on the pod.
Of course, it's an honor.
We try to, in our family, celebrate birthdays really big.
Absolutely.
When I was growing up, and I will share this real briefly with
Sure.
the listening audience, I was actually born on Christmas.
A Christmas baby.
Christmas, 1969, yes. And
You married an Easter baby too.
And my wife, your mom, was born on Easter, and that would explain a lot about our family.
Oh, for sure.
Someone born on Christmas, someone born on Easter. So it's interesting that she and I were both born on a special day, if you believe in Christmas and Easter. And so anyhow, so I feel like, when I talk to your mom, like, hey, when we have kids, when we start a family, we're really going to make birthday special.
That's awesome.
Whether it was a normal day, just, October 2nd or whatever,
Right.
or it was a special holiday, could be July 4th, could be Valentine's Day, whatever.
Right.
So anyhow, we're going to celebrate with you today. I've got some questions for you, kind of a getting to know Jordan, since this is your special day. So, kind of like, what's your favorite this, what's your favorite that? I think of the movie, The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews, she sings that song, These Are a Few of My Favorite Things.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
with Jordan,
definitely.
these are a few of Jordan's favorite things.
All right.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's
All right,
go.
it's a little game, I know.
Okay.
Question number 1,
Yeah.
your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Why do you like blue?
I've always loved the color since I was little. You and Mom got me a blue blanket when I was a baby because I was really cold.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, I just really vibed with it. And then when I had the chance in preschool to pick what my favorite color was, I automatically thought of blue.
So in preschool, you had to pick a special bag or something, and
Yep,
you went to the blue bag.
Yeah, I had to pick out what bag and backpack I wanted, and I chose the blue one.
Any shade of blue.
Any shade of blue,
Any
absolutely.
shade of blue.
From midnight, the darkest navy you can think of, to the lightest teal you can think of.
Gotta be blue.
Sky blue, dark blue.
Sky blue, ocean blue, right?
Ocean blue.
There you
I don't
go.
discriminate. I love all shades of blue.
Okay, all right. Number 2, what is your favorite number?
I have a few.
Give me one favorite number.
Okay, let's just go with 12.
12. Sure, even dozen on that. Number 3, we live here in Michigan. It's obviously the Midwest. What's your favorite season? Fall, winter, spring, summer?
I actually do enjoy winter.
Sure.
Because I know it snows here, but I know snow is rare. It's not...
In the world, you mean?
Yeah, it's obviously it's not going to snow in the desert.
Okay.
And it won't snow the more southern parts of the world.
Sure.
But it rains everywhere.
Okay.
It rains here. It can rain in Australia. But
snow's unique. It has to be a certain temperature,
unique.
obviously.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I like how snow is unique and rare.
Interesting. So I'm guessing winter then. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question. Favorite animal? Do you have a favorite animal?
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Why the dolphin?
Again, dolphins are rare. They're very playful and they're very intelligent.
They're
human
smart
beings.
animals. Yes, they really are.
They can communicate with each other. Their energy is high, and humans haven't figured out how dolphins can communicate. They can't crack the code. Maybe they can figure out they know they're hungry or ball, but they can't figure out what they're saying.
Interesting. So they have a high IQ.
And they have a secret language.
Secret language.
Love
Interesting.
that.
Interesting. Next question. In America,
Yeah.
for the places that you visit, do you have a special, maybe 1 or 2 places that you really like, that's my go-to place, or have happy memories, or I'd like to visit there in the next, year or 2?
Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago. Why Chicago?
We've gone there a couple of times as a family.
Yeah.
I've always had really good times there. There was one summer where I did every touristy thing possible. I did Navy Pier. I got deep dish Chicago pizza. I got Chicago pizza.
So downtown Chicago, yeah.
Yeah, we took a boat tour. Then we saw the Cubs play.
Oh, baseball, right?
And it was after they won.
Right,
So,
yep.
everyone was super hyped.
Yep.
Just love the energy of Chicago.
I like Chicago a lot.
Yeah.
What state or place in America that you have not visited would you like to visit again in the next couple of years?
California and Hawaii.
California, Hawaii, because the warm weather? Or?
Yep, you got warm weather, beaches, surfing.
Sure.
Everyone's so chill, laid back, relaxed.
Okay.
Love it. I can 100% get behind that vibe.
The vibe, the California and Hawaii
Cali,
vibe.
Hawaii vibe.
What country or area in the world that you have not been to would you like to visit?
I'm thinking like the UK, like
Okay.
Scotland, Ireland,
Sure.
England, Great
Yes.
Britain, Wales.
Yes.
Love it out there.
Okay. All right. Favorite TV show? Do you like top 1, top 2 TV shows?
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. Leslie Knope.
Leslie
Sure.
Knope, you know.
Sure. She's funny. She is funny.
Oh my gosh, she's hilarious.
She is funny.
I wanted to be Leslie Knope.
Leslie Knope. I like that show too.
Yeah.
Favorite movie? Top 1 or top 2 movies?
Knives Out.
Knives Out was that last year? Or?
Yeah, it came out
recently.
in 2019.
Yeah, okay.
It's a mystery clue who did it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite song or top 2 songs?
I really like Ray of Light by Madonna.
Madonna. Oh, I like Madonna.
Yeah, it's like really hype.
Yeah.
If I'm like having trouble concentrating when I'm studying, I'll listen to the instrumental version.
Instrumental version of Ray of Light.
Yeah, and it helps me like.
It's got the beat.
Yeah, the beat.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I love the beat.
Good guitar. Good.
And then
yeah.
like if I want like a fun party like jam out session, or if I'm working out and
Sure.
need like an extra boost of energy,
Sure.
I'll crank that up.
I like that song too. In a previous podcast, you and I talked about music and the power of music, and we, visiting, going to see a concert. I saw Michael Jackson back in the 80s. You've seen Taylor Swift. Is there a favorite concert you're like, if I could relive one concert, it would be that?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
The Reputation.
Reputation.
Concert, yeah.
Okay, here in Detroit.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Growing up with your education, in athletics, because obviously you were involved in some sports.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite teacher or favorite coach, maybe that was like really a good person or a mentor, or they were organized and professional? You learned a lot from them. So favorite teacher and or coach.
Okay, it's a 2-for-1.
Okay.
Mr. Seidel.
Mr. Seidel, sure.
He was my English teacher for my freshman and sophomore year. And then my junior year, he actually became the athletic director.
Okay.
So he kind of like followed me along.
So in the classroom and for athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Lots of memories.
Favorite amusement park and or ride
Oh.
growing up? Was there a favorite place you?
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point in Ohio.
Sandusky, Ohio.
Okay. Did you have a favorite ride there?
Dang it. I like them all. But, I mean, everyone thinks Dragster. It's not that scary.
So the roller coasters.
You literally go from 0 to 120 in, like, literally 20 seconds.
Okay.
And you go straight up, straight down. It's the shortest ride ever. Millennium Force is great.
Yeah.
Raptor's Gut, Blue Streak is a classic.
Classic,
I
sure.
can just go on and on
So
about
the roller coasters.
coasters.
Okay.
Love them.
All right. This is an interesting one, kind of a historical one. If you could have lunch or brunch, maybe with, let's say 2, maybe 3 people tops.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. So could be family,
Plot
friends,
twist.
could be celebrities, could be historical figures. Who would you like to have brunch or lunch with for like, an hour or so, and really, kind of get into it with them and see kind of, just
Pick their brain.
Yeah, just see, hey, why were they the way they were? Or, someone who maybe inspired you growing up.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
The
The second.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, she's currently still reigning. As you
Going
and I
strong.
are making this. Yeah, that's why.
God bless her.
Here she was.
She's tough.
She was originally not supposed to be the queen. Like, her uncle was the king. Her uncle was like, no, I'm abdicating my throne. My brother can take it. So now her uncle steps down. Her dad becomes king. And then...
Oh, you know a lot of her family background.
Well, then her dad, dies, and boom, she's she's in her late 20s, and she suddenly has to become a queen.
Okay.
And,
so her life really took a quick turn.
Yeah, she, grew up World War II. I mean, yeah, and here she is, still figuring life out, and it's almost 2021.
Okay, so the queen.
Queen, absolutely.
Who else?
Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly.
Yeah.
Because?
She's a movie star, and she was a real life princess. I mean, she had a very tragic ending, unfortunately.
Okay.
But she.
But her life.
Yeah, she seems very glamorous.
Okay.
Very put
So
together.
the queen, Grace Kelly, and one more. Let's say.
I'm gonna go Esther.
Esther in the Old Testament Bible.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Throwing it way back, literally.
Literally.
Centuries. Okay, why Esther?
She was not meant to be royalty, but she found favor with the king.
I'm noticing a theme there. Yeah.
Yeah, as you say that, so do I. She was just a normal girl who became a queen overnight, and then she saved her people.
Yeah.
And she really leaned in and tuned into her faith, even though she was afraid to do that, but her family, her uncle really encouraged her, hey, do this, and he was a good spiritual mentor.
Okay. The queen.
Mm-hmm.
Grace Kelly,
Esther.
and Esther. That would be a fun brunch right there.
Yeah.
The four of you and Jordan.
There.
Speaking of brunch, what's your favorite, like if like on our birthday, today, do you have a special like go-to restaurant or go-to place or go-to meal that you really, really enjoy? Like this is my treat yourself moment. What would you do?
I like to go to Starbucks.
Sure.
There's a couple of drinks I really like, but lately I've been vibing with the peppermint mocha. Okay. Very, very good. There's a restaurant called Anna's House.
Anna's House, okay.
It's a really cute. It's not like it's like a classy diner, and you can have like breakfast, lunch, dinner, or brunch.
Okay. Starbucks and
Anna's House.
Anna's House. All right. Shifting gears a little bit.
Sure.
So thinking back last 366 days, because this year was a leap year.
Oh yeah.
What have you learned about yourself? So what have you learned about Jordan from age 24 to now age 25? What have you learned? Give me like one or two things that you'd like to share. What have you learned about yourself?
I am, I think, a little tougher than I give myself credit for.
Okay.
I'm a little more tougher. Yeah.
Probably more mature, more wiser,
Yeah.
Okay.
There have been a couple of things where I think I handled situations way well.
Okay.
Like internally, I wanted to like scream and cry, but like outwardly, I'm like,
you're
okay.
disciplined, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What have you learned about the world? Like our fun little world that we live in here in the last 366 days?
If you're going to be a leader, whether, you're born into it, whether you're elected into it.
King, queen,
exactly.
Elected official. Okay.
You cannot let your people down, because the moment you do, that is when, like, things go south really fast. Okay. And in a moment of crisis, people are going to look to you.
Yes.
And they're going to hate or love whatever solution you give, but you have to say, you are the power and authority.
Yeah. You got to step up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think like when things are calm and peaceful, like it's very easy to lead, but like in times of crisis, like a true leader, like their heart will be shown.
Which is what Queen, going back to what the Queen has done, and Esther, like you referenced earlier. Okay. How about a goal for the next year? So if you're not having this conversation, and now you're turning 26 a year from now, what is a goal, something I'd really like to accomplish between now and next year?
My smile is really different. Like how my teeth are structured are different.
Okay.
So I would like to work on dental work.
Some dental work. Okay. Yes. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
All right. How about all right, thanks for sharing. How about 5 years from now? So when you turn 30.
The reality.
I know you're halfway there. You're halfway to 30.
Oh my gosh, I'm in my mid-20s. Okay. I mean, it's so cliche and basic, but probably like settling down, getting married, starting my family.
Okay. All right, married, starting a family.
Sure.
Now, Jordan, as you know, we've talked about this before. Not everyone celebrates like hype on their birthday,
which is totally fine.
Sometimes you're like, oh gosh, it's another year. I'm another year older, or this year just didn't go the way I was hoping, and maybe they wish they were getting married, or they didn't. Maybe they wish they were having kids, starting a family. For whatever reason they weren't able to, or their career maybe isn't what they were hoping.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for, again, maybe somebody's just been struggling, maybe they have a birthday but they're not like super duper excited about becoming one more year older?
Yeah, I say find that person in your life who is a cheerleader, who just encourages you and gives you great pep talks.
Yeah.
They are like that hype person in your life.
Okay.
And just go to them and say, hey, you know me, let's celebrate my birthday, let's make it a little special, but like let's not go like crazy over the top. Let's celebrate in something I'm comfortable with. And I think of Leslie Knope in Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah, we talked about her.
She loves birthdays. Yeah. She knows exactly how to celebrate people. And one of her coworkers is like this person we're describing, someone who's like not into birthdays.
More reserved, yeah.
A very private person.
Right.
And he's afraid she's gonna like make it public and go crazy. But she celebrates in a way that she knows he would like. And then he feels special. He feels treasured and loved. And he's like, yes, thank you. Find
that special Leslie Knope who gets you and is able to help you treat yourself for that special day.
Absolutely.
All right. Good times. That was getting to know Jordan on her birthday.
Getting to know Jordan.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to Thoughts and Opinions Are Our Own. And hopefully you learned something about Jordan.
Rock and roll.